Late President Robert Mugabe's former spokesperson Jealousy Mawarire has labeled President Emmerson Mnangagwa a criminal who is allowing his family and business associates to assume executive power so as to facilitate looting and gross corruption in the country. Speaking to SABC News, Mawarire described businessmen such as Kudikwash Tagwariai, George Guvumatanga, Simbarash Chinyemba, Veredzo Zifudzi and John Mangudia as surrogates who were now making decisions on Mnangagwa's behalf. He went on to claim that the Zimbabwe Anti-Corruption Commission, ZACC, was investigating the 5 individuals for their part in the partial sale of Kuvimba Mining House. Asked about Zimbabwe's political situation in the context of recent stayaways called for by outspoken war veteran Blessed Gaza, Mawarire said Zimbabweans were agitated. The people are generally agitated because there is a lot of looting, a lot of corruption going around, and this corruption has become so pervasive it affects everyone, said Mawarire. It is to an extent that victims of road traffic accidents do not have basic things like plasters and bandages. Our hospitals are using cardboard boxes and cello tapes as bandages. It is that dire. We have a situation where almost everything is not functional, and this is purely because of the corruption happening around the president. Mawarire told SABC News that Mnangagwa's close associates were taking advantage of him and siphoning as much from the state as possible. Gaza made startling allegations that Mnangagwa had been diagnosed with vascular dementia and now easily forgot decisions he would have made. Those people around him, including his family, his wife, children and business associates, have taken advantage of his mental condition to get into corrupt deals using his name and signature, to some extent moving military personnel from one department to the other and firing ministers in his stead. What we have now is that executive powers are now being exercised by surrogates. We have surrogate presidents making surrogate presidential and executive decisions. The criminals are no longer around the president is part of the criminals, and these criminals have been wreaking havoc in the financial market, looting state-owned enterprises. The biggest sanction in Zimbabwe is the president of the country, who has allowed rampant looting, who has allowed those around him to exercise executive powers and make executive decisions. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more.